I'll discuss it with my experts, and I can see, with all due respect, the wisdom in that because of that fear panic that it creates. I will examine it with my experts.
Okay, now you said you saw on television that Mr. Sam George was assaulted. You saw.
Yes, I did.
That was something you saw on television.
I saw it, and I've also been given a report, not a written report. I've been briefed on it, and I'm told that this young operative had only said that, honorable member, please stop creating fear and panic. Nobody was killed, but you communicate to the whole world that somebody has died and that you've seen him with your eyes. The operative is saying he was then insulted by the honorable member. I have specifically said at the briefing, and I've told the commander my views about it, that should an insult of a security officer, a policeman, a soldier, lead to an assault on a citizen, I think look at it.
You would admit that the assault is a criminal offense?
An assault is an offense.
Yes.
Yeah. And so, I've said to them, to what extent is it right for you to assault somebody because of provocation? So that's why probably we should look into that.
As we speak today, the person who assaulted him, has he been arrested?
No, not as far as I know.
Why not?
Well, that arrest will normally come from the police service. It will be interesting me to find out why he has not been arrested so far. Probably as part of their investigation, they've not found cause for him to be arrested. But I will find out.
What about those who suffered injuries? I understand that at least 6 people were sent to the East Secondary Station. Have you found out how they sustained the injuries or who caused the injuries?
Yes, we demanded that a team from the national security, not just the SWAT people, should try to find out for us the injuries that they had and to see whatever support we can give to them. But that should not stop the investigation that is crucial to establish what led to it and where people have to be sanctioned for perpetrating such acts. So the investigations should go, I think.
So as of now, you don't know exactly who caused the injuries to those civilians?
No, as at now, the brief that they gave us wasn't able to say. Not that we didn't ask, but the commander wasn't able to say. Like, it was this man, that man. It was more of a scaffold involving so many people. Remember, about 15 people on motorbikes. There were people in the house already. These people also numbered about 60 in all. A little bit of confusion was there. But we need to be able to unravel it, and I believe the security agencies should be able to assist, especially the police, what went wrong. The beauty of this whole exercise, my Lord, is that we are able to pinpoint who misconducted himself and accordingly sanctioned. So getting to the root of all this, we believe very essential.
And don't you think it will instill public confidence if that is done as quickly as possible and those responsible are arrested?
I believe so, and probably that was that was one of the reasons why we wanted the work of this commission and whatever other investigation is being conducted within the security agencies, all to be concluded, say, within a month. So we can be able to do whatever is necessary in terms of sanctions. A quick response will put a lot of restore a lot of confidence in the Ghanaian people.
Now, Honorable Minister, you are aware that there is a perception out there that these vigilante groups belong to political parties.
Well, CDD is challenging that, but my lord, it is true that name the vigilante group and we'll be able to tell you what political party it's related to, whether it is then owned by the political party or some big wigs of the political party. The fact remains that the vigilante groups do have an association or are related to some political, but I think it's useful, as the honorable member suggested, that we get you a copy of this report. Because one interesting thing that he said was that the vigilante groups are also made up of the leaders. Whenever they have an operation, they go to Thugs Market and take people from there. So a vigilante member may today be fighting for a political party A, tomorrow it will be political party C. People just go there and say, hey, there's an operation. They don't have political affiliation per se. So the study was good in that it brought to light a lot of things that probably we had taken for granted. And they are able to prove that at this particular event where vigilantes were used, there were members who, in another event, had worked for the other political party. They're getting more advanced, they're getting more sophisticated. We really need to find an end to this thing.
I thought that you're in a better position to find out who financed and
we're working very hard on that.
Control these vigilante groups.
We are working very hard on that.
Through your intelligence services. So that if there are people within the political parties who are financing and controlling, your intelligence should have made that information possible. You're saying that as at now, intelligence agencies don't have an idea about individuals in political parties who are financing and controlling these vigilante groups?
All along, the perception has been that these are vigilante groups who funded by the political parties. The political parties provide funding when there is an operation to be done. But when there is no operation, the members must survive. And the way they survive is to get financial support from these people who own them. We are now using our intelligence capabilities to try to get to the bottom of it and find out who are the people behind the various groups, how are they getting the monies, how they are providing the funding, and to take the necessary actions. Difficult to give all the strategy, but the essential thing is that we think we should improve upon the intelligence gathering in finding out who provides the persuades and the cities.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your testimony, and if it becomes necessary to recall you, we will do so. Sure. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Minister, one last question for you. Are those in charge of our security failing us?
No. You have serious challenges. Don't let me tell you about the other challenges. But we are working very, very hard. The statistics don't suggest that we're getting into any state of insecurity. The evidence is there that we are really studying the program. We've improved upon our intelligence gathering capabilities. We are making the necessary investment. Some of the statistics, madam, will alarm you. You know, there's the state of, say, the logistics that was available to the various security agencies in terms of equipment, stuff like that. We have done a lot to improve upon them. It's not just expecting the police to do well. You must make it possible for the police to do well. We're working very hard on that score. We are analyzing the programs. We are meeting. It will interest you to know that probably for the first time in our history, the National Security Council meets regularly. At least every quarter, there is a meeting of the National Security Council chaired by the President himself so that we can address some of these issues. We've improved upon our relationship with neighboring countries such that intelligence gathering from those areas is also helping us. We've been able to get very, very reliable, very important intelligence from our neighboring countries. That did not exist in the past. So the challenges are there, but we believe that we are on top of it. We believe that it's not gone out of hand. We believe that we live in an age where, because of social media and the effectiveness of the media, everything gets over-publicized. You know, there have been instances where the media wants answers to issues that are being investigated. And yet when we are investigating, the only thing that we need is some secrecy. And yet today, society expects that you give information to them. I believe we're doing very, very well. And I don't lose sleep over whether the security situation is safe or not. I think it's very safe. It's very safe. And our tendency to absorb criticisms, I believe, is also very, very helpful. We've reached out to people who have openly criticized, have asked for their views. We've sat down with them. Most times they realize, oh, okay, I didn't know about this. But most times we also learn a lot from them. But I mean, just said that the first duty of a government is the provision of a safe, secure country, probably number one. We don't doubt that. And we have never lost sight of that. This is a major challenge to us. Please help us, all Ghanaians, help us to stop this danger.
I said it was my last question, but something you said just occurred to me to ask you this. Do you think there are some people in the official SWAT team who are moonlighting as members of these vigilante groups?
That should be against the rules. Once you come to work for us, moonlighting for the vigilante groups, obviously, it's a very serious offense and should be punished.
I hope your investigation will cover that as well.
Well, especially now that you've said it, I will make sure that quietly we find out whether there are people who are moonlighting. You see, if you do have a soldier well-trained, policeman well-trained, who decides not to offer all his services to the police, to the army, but moonlight and make personal benefits out of it, you are in danger. That is another form of vigilantism. It's another form of offering parallel security and safety services, not to be tolerated by any society.
Thank you very much.